Hello my dear friends, in this video I'll show you how you can create this realistic page flip animation in PowerPoint. And for my PowerPoint animation mastery students, I'll upload an extended lesson to pptskill.com where I'll show you how you can add text and images to these flipping pages. So if you haven't checked out PowerPoint animation mastery yet, go to pptskill.com because right now there is a Black Friday deal going on and you can get minus 50% off. So that's super duper awesome. And now let's jump into the tutorial. Okay my dear friends, and now let me show you how you can create this super beautiful realistic looking page flip animation in PowerPoint as well. And for that, let's jump into a fresh blank new presentation right here. And now let me just go to layouts and let's choose a blank slide layout without any text placeholders. And now first of all, let's find a beautiful background picture that we could use for our slide. And for that, we could use this beautiful wooden texture from freepik.com. Link is in the video description. And now we can just click on this little button to copy the photo. Okay, the photo has been copied. We can get back to PowerPoint. And now let's just hit Ctrl V to paste the photo and skadoosh. Here it is. That's nice. Let's zoom out a bit. And now let's grab this point at the corner. We can hold down the Ctrl Shift keys to resize this photo from the center just like that until it covers the whole slide. That's nice. And now while the photo is still selected, let's go to crop, aspect ratio and choose 16:9. Okay, let's click on crop again and skadoosh. Now the photo covers the whole slide nicely, just like that. Now let me just quickly select the photo. Let's right click on it. Let's go into format picture and let me do a couple of adjustments. Let's go to picture options. Let's go to picture corrections. And for the brightness, let me add minus 10%. So let's make this photo a bit darker. And for the contrast, let me add 10% so that we have a bit more contrast. And that's looking good. And next, my friends, let's add a beautiful picture of a book. Let's find the book. And for that, we can go to freepik.com as well. And over here, we have this beautiful photo of a book. And for this photo, I would like to actually remove the background because we already have a background. And once again, we can just click on this little button to copy the photo. Okay, the photo has been copied. And now to remove the background, I'll be using this free online Photoshop alternative, photopea.com. And since we have already copied that photo from the Freepik website, we can just hit Ctrl V to paste that same photo into Photopea directly. That's nice. Now let me just hit Ctrl 0 to zoom in. And before I show you how we can remove the background, let me actually show you how we can straighten out this photo. Because we can just hit Ctrl R to turn on the rulers. And let me just drag one of the vertical guides in the middle of this book. So as you can see, the vision between these two pages is straight over here. But once we go up, as you can see, the vision between these two pages goes slightly off to the right side. And it's really important to have this, the vision between pages dead center in the middle for this, animation to look correct. So let me show you how we can bring this division to the left side, okay? And you might think that we could just simply grab this photo and rotate it a bit to the left side, just like that. Now, of course, it looks okay here at the top, but since we have rotated the whole photo, now this bottom part sticks out, so that's no good. So to fix that, we can actually distort this photo. So we can just zoom out a bit, we can hold down the Control key and grab this corner, okay? And we can distort the photo. That's nice. And to make it easier for us, we can hold down the Control key and Shift key at the same time to distort only like this in a horizontal way. So let's just drag the photo slightly to the left side, just like that. Let's apply the changes. And now this division between pages should be looking in the center at the top and at the bottom. Skadoosh, that's beautiful. Control 0 to zoom out. Zoom out. Okay, we can hide the guide. We can hide the rulers. And now let's make sure that the photo is selected. Let's go into select options and let's choose remove background. And skadoosh, the background should be removed just like that. Looking beautiful. And at the same time, we can go into images. Let's choose trim image to basically cut off all of those transparent pixels. And now we can just export this photo as a PNG. So let me just name it book and let's just click on save. Skadoosh. And now we're ready to get back to PowerPoint. Okay, so let's find that book picture. Let's go to pictures, this device, here it is. Let's insert it. Okay, we can resize this book a bit. just like that. And of course, later on, we can add a bit of shadow to this book so that it nicely sits on this table. But for now, let's keep it the way it is. Okay, let me resize this book a bit more, just like that. And now let me turn on the slide guides so that we can see where is the center of the slide. And now let's zoom in a bit and let's make sure that once again this division between pages is sitting directly in the center of the slide. So now I'm just moving my, arrow keys to move this book slightly to the left side, just like that. Okay, and now it's looking beautiful. That's nice. So next, my friends, let me show you how we can cut out one of these pages. So let's say we'd like this right page to flip to the left side, just like that. So this means we have to cut out this page on the right, and I'll show you how we can flip it later on. And before we continue, let me just add a section here on the left side. Let's call this section book. Okay. And let's add one more section. Let's call it, for example, page. And this is purely just for organizational purposes. You don't have to do it. And now we can just copy this slide and let's paste it over here into page. And over here, we will cut out this page on the right side. And now to cut out a page, I'll be using a simple rectangle. So let's go to Insert Shapes. Let's find the rectangle tool. Let's insert a rectangle. And now let's make sure that this left side sticks to the center guide of the slide, just like that. And now let's bring the top of this rectangle straight up to this point where basically that page starts to curve up right here. Okay. And now for this bottom part, let's drag it down until the page starts to curve down, just like this. And now for this right side, we can bring it to somewhere over here where we can, start seeing those multiple pages. So let's say over here, that's nice. And of course, now we have to cover these curved parts at the top. So we can just right click on the rectangle. Let's choose Edit Points. And now let's just hover with the mouse over the edge. And as you can see, the cursor changes to this kind of dot. So let's just click once and drag upwards. And this way we can create a curve, for our rectangle. And we can use these white handles to adjust how this curve looks like. We can click on this point. Let's bring this white handle up. Okay, let's bring this white handle up. That's nice. And now let's do the same over here. Let's insert a new point and adjust the handles so that it covers, the whole page. We can select this corner and just introduce a bit of, curve so that this page looks a bit more natural. Just like this. That's nice. Okay, so the shape is ready. And now we can select the book page, the book picture first, then hold down the Shift key, select this custom shape that we just made. Let's go to Shape Format, let's go to Merge Shapes, and let's choose Intersect and Skadoosh. This way we have successfully cut out a page. And now we can hold down the Control Shift keys to drag a copy to the left side. Let's make sure that we flip it horizontally, just like that. And let's make sure that we attach it to the center as well, just like that. And let me check on this full screen how these two pages are looking like. That's nice. And now let's open up the selection pane and let me give proper names to all of these photos. So the background photo, let's just call it BG. This photo, this page on the right, let's just call it right. And this page on the left, let's just call it left. All right, and let me select both of these pages. Let's hit Ctrl G to group them and let's just call them page. That's nice. Okay. And now, my friends, let me show you how we can actually flip these pages. So let's make sure that we select this group of pages. Let's go into shape format. So I'll just hit Alt 4 to open up format shape because I have this as number 4 in my quick access toolbar. Okay, number 4. And now let's just go into the 3D rotation options and let's go to 3D rotation options and let's choose one of the perspective presets. For example, this perspective front. Okay. And as you can see, the photo slightly brightens up and I don't really want that. So let's go into 3D format. And for the lightning, let me choose contrasting. So it goes back to the original look, just like that. And now in the 3D rotation options, as you can see, we have this perspective field and we have a couple of fields for rotation. And let's just see what happens when we click on the X button. As you can see, those pages start to rotate. And with the perspective field, we can adjust how dramatic this, perspective angle looks like. So let's keep it at 60 degrees. And for this slide, for the first slide, let's keep the X rotation at 0 degrees. Okay, so for this slide, let's keep it at 0 degrees. And now let's duplicate this slide. And on the duplicate slide, first of all, let's make sure that Morph transition is activated. Let's select those pages. Let's jump into the rotation options. And for this guy, let's go to X rotation of 180 degrees, just like that. Okay, you can just type in 180 to make it faster. And now if we preview this slide transition, as you can see, we're getting this beautiful page flip animation. That's super duper awesome. But of course, we don't want to see both of the pages flipping. We just want to see this right page flipping. So let's go back to the previous slide first of all. Let's open up the selection pane. Let me expand the page group. So the page group is both of these two pages. And let's hide the left page, okay? We don't want to see that left page. We just want to see the right page. And on the second slide, let's hide the left page once again. So this is the right page, but since we have flipped it 180 degrees, now it's on the left side, okay? That makes sense. And now, once we preview the slide transition, as you can see, we're getting this beautiful single page flip animation. That's nice. Let's get back to the first slide of the page section, and let's just copy this group of pages where the left page is invisible. And now let's just copy this group pages into our first slide where we have the book. So as you can see in the selection pane, first of all, we have that group of pages, okay, and below that we have the book. So once again, let me just rename it to book, okay, and the background is BG. That's nice. And now let's just duplicate this first slide, okay, let's hit Ctrl-D to duplicate. And on the second slide in the book section, let's make sure that it is using the Morph transition, because Morph transition will do all of the magic. And we can set the first slide to fade so that we have a nice fade transition. And for the second slide, let's make sure that we select that page group, okay? Let's hit Alt-4 to open up the format picture. Let's go into the 3D rotation options. So perspective is 60, that's nice. And for the X, let's use 180 so that the page flips to the left side. And let's check it out. Now we're getting a beautiful single page flip animation. Let's check it out on the full screen. And skadoosh, we're getting a super realistic page flip animation in PowerPoint. That's super duper awesome. And for my PowerPoint animation mastery students, let's keep on going. Let me show you how we can add images and text to our pages. So as you can see, once we flip the page, we can see a nice zooming picture on the right side. And on the left side, we can add any text that we wish. So if you haven't checked out PowerPoint Animation Mastery yet, go to pptskill.com, because right now we're having one of the best deals ever on PowerPoint Animation Mastery. So that is the best time ever to join the course. So if you haven't checked out PowerPoint Animation Mastery yet, go to pptskill.com, because right now there is a Black Friday deal going on and you can get minus 50% off. So that's super duper awesome.